How is everyone doing today? We have one plan today, chat. And one plan only. We're gonna get the damn freebooter done, because I rebuilt it starting, like, what, 6 months ago now? When did I start the rebooter build? I don't remember. But we're gonna get it done. I know it was 2024, that's for sure. Maybe, was it October when we started it? Regardless, anyway, I want to get it done. And now that we are officially almost at the 1 year mark of me being a streamer, I think it'd be nice to get our first ship that we built on stream actually finished. In that case, we'd technically have to work on the Flotsam, because I think the Flotsam was actually my first stream. But, you know what? That's all minor details. We're fine, we're fine. But yes, how is everyone doing today? Let me get that music booted up. Oh, music's already booted up. Good. Alrighty. But yes, we're going to be going for rebuilding the freebooter today. I don't have the mod installed for render distance because it's broken right now, so if you're wondering where the render distance mod went, that's where. It's just broken right now. But yes, hello to Syrup God, M3 Lee. Congratulations again first, M3. As usual, you're doing that quite often these days. Gremlin, Tier, Driver, Eliaval, Luna, it's good to see you. Slowboy, it's good to see you. And Cruiser, there we go. And then we have, oh, I forgot to do the ads again. God damn it, I always do that. Do you know, just bought some stuff from Yo Change? Oh, hell yeah, sounds good. Yeah, what are y'all building today? I'm curious. Doing fine, way better than yesterday. Oh, we love to hear that, Emperor. That's great to hear, honestly. My voice is actually a little scratchy today. I woke up with the start of like a phlegmy sore throat. You know when you have phlegm in the back of your throat, but I've managed to counter it so far. So, here's hoping it lasts the entire stream today. Alright, there we go. Potat and I spent some time, and Tuesday, shout out to Tuesday, we spent some time reworking these to make them a little bit better. Oh, you can see what I was working on Lightning Hoods off screen, ignore that. But yeah. So we spent a little bit of time making these work just a little bit better for us. So they should all be balanced now? Yeah, they're mostly balanced now. The middle one is like, what? A couple milliseconds off the reload time, that's fine. But they're better stacked, they're better balanced, and the two-way connectors were actually fixed. Aside from that, we also have our secondary turrets, torpedoes. Need to make a CWIS turret cap, which is going to be interesting to do. Probably redo these missile pods on the side. They're a little bit bulky for what I want. Not perfectly balanced? No, but it's hard. Hey, Big Bison, how's it going? What is this Rodney looking pin? Also top of the evening to you. This is the Freebooter. This is the first heavy cruiser I've designed on the channel for Deepwater Guard only campaign. And I want to get it done today. I'm just deciding if I want to keep this feature here. Because I'm looking at this right now, chat, and I'm not sure if I'm a fan of it. Like this little barbette here. Because, like, I don't know. We'll think about that as we go. Because like I'm not I'm not attached to these other turret cap like barbettes over here, but also like I don't know. That one feels a little bit weird over here. But I know chat says they liked it in the past. Relatively symmetrical design. Yeah, we're gonna be breaking that up today. Don't worry. Again, it's a Pathos style ship, so it has a little bit more symmetricalness than most ships would for a Deepwater Guard style. But we'll be breaking that up today. Yeah, it's hard. I don't know. Yeah. It should be perfectly balanced. Well, you know what? We do with what we have with what we have, you know? Because if you look at it, it's I think it's only 11 by 11 Tetris? Or is it 13 by 13? I forget if I upgraded it or not, but regardless, it gives me enough FP, but I'm happy. 350 FP for, you know, a ship that's going to be going against easy Deepwater Guard, like easy campaign. I'm not going to complain about that. Because that is godly range. It's also cheaper than most of our godlies. Wait, one second. What's Brigand? No, it's cheaper than the Brigand, but it's because Brigand has missiles. What's a godly that's in the same cost range? It's in the same cost range as the Tortuga. Tortuga's not a godly anymore, though. 270. You know, 275 isn't gonna be bad, honestly. Holy shit, green screen dimensions, yeah. And you sort them by price, very fair. Looks like an HMS Rodney or maybe USS Brooklyn or RGN Montgomery. Yeah, it's mostly based off the Nelson, actually. Except the Nelson turret layout with the middle turret having the barbette didn't really work as well, I found. So I've swapped it over to this. Let's get over here, finished up first. Actually, you know what? These doors just kind of work. Maybe like I'll put some cloth over them later, but I think for now they just kind of work. What happened up here is my next question. That little mannequin there. That is great. Alright. Well, let's start working on what we need to. Get you moved in there. Does that affect anything in here? It does. Just put you in there. The interior should still be good from when Corey and I went through it. Yeah, the mannequins are all good. I love the mannequins that Corey does. He's honestly so good at doing interiors. It's fantastic. Still have to paint some of the superstructure too, which is going to be an issue. But for the most part, this design is almost done. Did I ever fix the flotation? No, I didn't. Just add... yeah, we'll use broadside 2.0. That's fine. Maneuver, we just want ship maneuver, if I'm not mistaken. We got ship or tank. Okay, so we did not fix the flotation issues from what I'm seeing right now. Alright, that's good to know. So, center of mass is relatively high, which means we haven't put in the armor belt yet. That's because we haven't. Alright, glad we figured that one out, Joe. Let's grab this quick little armor belt over here. We'll put it around the turret, then we'll probably just wedge up the sides. Because we'll have the solid blocks from the turret well armor, and then we can just do wedges up from the side from that. That'll keep it decently armored, but it won't, like, I'm not gonna do like an advanced armor scheme here. I'm probably just gonna do wedges like I do in Ashes, honestly. Just going down by the stern, Captain. Oh god, where's the armor, old man? Yeah. Sorry, we have the HMS George V. Rodney is a Nelson class? Ah, okay. Stream froze. Am I still in low latency mode? That may be it. Otherwise, it's probably just on your side, because I've fixed stream lately, so OBS shouldn't have any more heart attacks. If it does, then we execute it. But, I'm still in low latency mode. There we go. Put back to normal latency mode. I'll put that back on the low latency when we were back at King of the Castle today. But for right now, we should be fine. That's my end problem. Okay. Alright, so. Yeah, let's get the armor in. Now, if chat wants to recommend any armor schemes, by all means go for it. I don't do a lot of armor in past... oh, it was 13x13, okay. I don't do a lot of armor in past just what I do for Ashes, which is usually just... there we go. Alright, that's good to go. All Ashes armor... I see. Alright, we're gonna have to move this around, I think. And then where did we put my AI? The AI box is in here. Yeah, okay, it's behind the, I have to remember where we put... because we moved everything around recently. That's... yeah, this is the AI box. So it is now... okay, it's still at the finished part of the armor, but we did... yeah, we did move in some heavy armor there for the Sea-Wiz turret, which I'll have to deco over as well, so... alrighty. That's not bad. That's functional. That we can work with that. So I'll deco over that, no worries there. Yeah, because I was thinking that we could get the Sea-Wiz in, I think, is if we did it that way. Because the Sea-Wiz we kind of had to like do last moment because I didn't... sorry about my voice today, chat. The Sea-Wiz we had to do last moment because I didn't really think of it, you know? Just do IRL armor, but just be in blocks. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so but we put that behind the Sea-Wiz there. God, this is gonna be some interesting armor movement. I think we moved the ammo into this little compartment in here. Like I know why Potat would have put it here, but I think it's just that's too close to the main guns and the secondaries. Also, we don't need that much ammo, do we? Oh, we're gonna need a shit ton of ammo. Okay. Alright, we might have to do some strategic ammo magazine placement then. So let's get that in first. That goes right against the wall there. Yeah, that leaves armor gap. That's fine. And that takes up... Okay, we don't want to take out the Seaways with any potential explosions. So let's just do this. That has the turret armor, so if that goes down... That's the turret armor anyway. We should be fine, because it's going to have to go for the turret and like the air gap, some extra metal, some heavy armor. Yeah, by that point the secondary is already down, so the ammo being here is going to be the least of our worries. No, I'll do it properly. Alright. Just move it off to the side here. We should be good. Just do this. Do this, and then we can just do literally a heavy armor box around it. Again, it's a broadside, so we don't really need to do much heavy armor on the front and back, honestly. And that will save us some weight, because that was the issue with the Emperor Freebooter too, is that it had weight issues. So we want to avoid that again if we can. The nice thing about this is that this will lower our center of mass as well, at least, so we shouldn't have any more capsizing issues. Yeah, see, that's already taken us a little bit below where we want to be. Then again, we also don't have air pumps yet, so I don't know why I'm freaking out. We don't have our air pump area set up yet, so shouldn't be too worried. Yeah, see, like, oh god, yeah, none of the interior bulkheads are even set up yet. Jesus, God, who built this? We'll find new places for munition warners afterwards, I think, too, chat. Yeah, hey Squeebles, how's it going? Just working on my old heavy cruiser design now, trying to get it done. Because once we get this, then we'll be able to start a campaign between the Selkie, this, and the Tributary, which will be nice. EP, very fair, very fair. Alrighty. This is going to be mostly a building stream, chat, I'm not going to lie. So if you guys want to chat about something, by all means, go ahead. I'll let y'all pick the topic today, because... Actually, you know what? No, I'll pick the topic. Aha, the illusion of free choice, chat. Gets you every time. But, what have I been doing lately? There was something I was watching lately that I wanted to tell you guys about, but I completely forget what it is now. You know what? No, moment's lost. Sorry, guys. Completely forgot what I've been watching lately that I was going to tell you all about. Is it an anime? No. Oh, yes, I've been watching Solo Leveling, but not what I was thinking of. But I have been watching Solo Leveling, and it is pretty solid. I'm a big fan of just, like, generic, like... I shouldn't say generic, because Solo Leveling is actually quite good. But I'm a big fan of, like, isekai, like, power fantasy trash. It's so good. I'm sad that it's becoming less and less used these days as more and more people go to, like, actual fantasy stories, which, don't get me wrong, actually a big fan of actual fantasy as well, so I'm eating good no matter what. Oh, I read the webcomic for that? Yeah, it's really good. Like, it's genuinely really good. The illusion of free choice? Can't talk about dinosaurs? Okay, I won't ban dinosaurs in chat, but just be warned, chat, but I am not a dino guy. No matter how many people want archaeologists to be dino guys, it's not how it works. There we go. Let's get that fixed up. Actually, no. No, we did metal over here for 2 levels. Let's do metal up here for 2 levels as well. We got time. We got the budget. I'm hoping this one rounds out after we do the armor at about 300,000-ish. 325-ish is my, like, no more than this limit. That's my hard limit. There we go. Okay, there we go. No, you're not, but what if I want to yap about how cool sauropods are? Yeah, we can talk about sauropods. I'm not gonna lie, the Solo Leveling webcomic is so damn good and it looks amazing while it's at it. Yeah, I know. Have you seen the anime for it, Gravitas? It's like, it's cooking. So I never read the webcomic. I'm an anime only, but like, holy shit, is that show cooking. the animation on, like, it's really funny because the most recent fight in the most recent episode, I won't spoil it for people who haven't seen it, but you can really tell where the season's budget went because it is just incredible. Alright, there we go. Fix you up. We're good to go. Alright, so that's the turret necks. Good to go. Ooh, I love the way Corey did the back of these turrets here. Very nice. He really cleaned them up. Like, I was happy with my OG design, but Corey really cleaned up. It's just the CWIS now that I gotta deal with. Which I think I'll probably do an open top CWIS turret. Thank you for the hydrate, Squeebles, and the stretch. I'm not a big fan of anime, it just doesn't click for me for some reason. That's perfectly fair. To me, like, anime isn't necessarily a genre, it's a medium, right? So, I completely get it, you know? Hey, Markson, thank you for subscribe for 4 months in a row, thank you. How did I get here? Welcome in, Markson, I hope you're having a good time. But thank you so much for the 4 months. We're just working on my heavy cruiser today. For those of you just popping in now, because I know FTD chat likes to filter in as time goes on. We're working on an armor belt, and we're trying to figure out how we want to get that in. Back, just ate some pancakes with my mom. Oh, nice. God, I'm so excited to go back home to Ontario in May. I get to see my family. I saw my family in September. Don't get me wrong, it was nice, but like. It's nice that I have the funds these days to be able to go back and visit like multiple times a year. Because back during uni, like during oh, hello, stream, you good? Oh, you're going home? Yeah, I'm going home in May. I'm going home for 2 weeks. I'll be I won't be streaming from the 7th until the 21st. It's exactly 2 weeks, Wednesday to Wednesday. So pretty much you guys will only be missing like, you guys will be missing 2 weeks. Don't get me wrong, but you'll be missing like a week and a half ish. But, yeah, like, because, like, back during uni, I only really got to see them once a year. And then COVID hit, so I didn't see my family for, like, 3 years. And then, like, you know, we went back to once a year back when I was working, like, full-time archaeology. And now, like, because of, like, the full-time archaeology and the Twitch stream, I'm able to go see them multiple times a year. Because I'll be going in May and I'll be going in October, because both my cousins are getting married. I mean, you still only get to see my family once a year. They live like 3 hours away, don't they? You can just drive, Squeebles. That is cute. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. I've been doing some work on Silver Snow submission now that my uni stuff is in, and I'm just having trouble fighting the volume restrictions. It might just be one of those times where you have to build smaller. 3 hours is incredibly far in Europe. Yeah, Squeebles does not live in Europe. It's further than that. You have to get the time off. It's the big thing. Very fair, Squeebles. Both your cousins getting married at the same time. So one's getting married in May, and the other one's getting married in October. They've both been in long-term relationships for the last few years now. So I'm happy for both of them. Only 3 hours. Look, a 3 hour. Y'all need to understand. In order for me to go. My commute to work is normally about like 2.5 hours. Because like I leave my house, I drive 2.5 hours to the airport. I then, you know, take an hour flight. Actually, most of my time, my commute to work on my travel days is like 13 hours-ish. So maybe I just travel a lot, but like 3 hours isn't a lot for me. 3 hours, that's like a quick jaunt. I've driven 3 hours just to hang out with friends. You know what I mean? It's the 8 hours. Yeah, fair. Man, if only our province invested in high-speed train. Hey, Squeebles? Alright, God, I'm so fucking happy with how hard we cooked on this chat. Like, it's not even finished yet, but god damn, does this stern look good. Really happy with how this turned out. Oh, no, you get out of there, you errant block. But, yeah, the rest of the hull is okay. It's very deep water gardish. It's not, like... It's nothing fancy, but it doesn't need to be. To be honest, I've seen an hour plus as unreasonably long, especially if it's a car journey. Really? That's interesting, because like back when I lived in Ontario, we'd sometimes spend an hour plus in the car just to go to like a select store, right? That's funny to me too, because like it takes me an hour just to get across town. No, I shouldn't take an hour. It takes about 30 minutes to get across town where I live. In car. Do you live in Arctic Canada or something? 3 hours is insane. I live, well, I used to live below the 49th. I live on the 49th now. Rural kids be like, yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, maybe it's because I grew up rural. I don't know. We spend an hour by car to go to the store? If it's a good store, if it has what you want. Like, back growing up, it would take us about, like, you know, probably, like... Sorry, I'm doing mental math right now. Yeah, a round trip to EB Games, for example, was, like, 45 minutes growing up. Because I lived out, like... I didn't even live out that, like, rural. I was technically in a suburb. One second, I gotta blow my nose. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Ah, there we go. Look how nice and clear my voice is now. God, there's so much phlegm. I really need to dust more. I'm assuming that's what's causing all my phlegm buildup lately. It's either that or I need to go outside more, but... yeah, no, go back to what I was saying, though. Like, it'd be like a 45-minute round trip to go to EB Games just to pick up, like, the newest Pokemon release. You know what I mean? Like, just check 2.5 hours is the distance for my grandparents. We only drive that far for special occasions. Yeah, like, literally 2.5 hours. That's my commute to... That's the first leg of my commute to work. There were some sites I was working last year where, like, from the hotel to the work site was, like, an hour and a half. 3 hours is a short trip. I've driven 2 hours to visit a friend's house. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when I go back to Ontario, I have a friend who lives, like, an hour and a half away, and I'll make that drive just to go hang out with him. Yeah, NA is wild. I know one friend who is over an hour away from their closest grocery store. Yeah, like, it happens quite often. I grew up far more rural, yeah. Squeebles was far more rural than I was. Like, I was rural Ontario, which means, like... Rural Ontario is urban Alberta, if that makes sense. As mentioned, they had to cross a river, and for a bit I thought they meant, like, ford in a river. My European mind cannot comprehend North American commute. Well, that's why it's so funny to me, because, like... I think it was Shan. Larissa, absolutely adore her. She's a great person. But we were talking one time during Castle Crashes, and she was saying, like, how her parents live, like, 45 minutes away from her, so she only gets to see them, like, every once in a while. And I was sitting there going, like, what? My parents live, like, 32 hours away from me. 2 hours is the amount of time it takes to cross Northern Ireland to go from Lisbon to Dublin. That's... Like, and it's funny to me, because, like, you guys have cars in Europe. You can go on those long trips if you want. It's just people don't, and that's weird to me. Because keep in mind, I also grew up traveling from Ontario to BC by car. We do it like once every 2 summers to go visit my grandpa. So like 16 hours a day in the car playing Pokemon or just chatting with my family. Like, it was a good time. 3 hours is barely enough to go from Amsterdam to Calais in cars on a good day. I guess traffic is different over there, isn't it? Why is America so big? Is it against the law to be that big? Obligatory mention of being a farm kid. Yep. Travel like 30 minutes by car to my grandpa's house, and they don't even live in the same country as me. Oh, county as me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So from where I live, if I go east towards my family's place, I'd spend half a day in Alberta, half a day in Saskatchewan. I'd spend a full day from Saskatchewan through Manitoba to Ontario, because God forbid I ever stop a night in Manitoba. It then takes 3 days from Northern Ontario to Southern Ontario, where I live. Like, Ontario is massive. Oh, the furthest we'd go was Sask because of grandparents? Ah, fair. Sitting in your car for more like an hour is just awful. Get better cars. Have more comfortable cars. We don't have large flat roads, fair. For sure 2 hours is enough to get anywhere in Hong Kong that is reachable by land. Okay. Yeah, we just don't have good quality roads, fair. Sorry for swearing. No, you're fine, don't worry. I really do not, I don't really judge swearing here. I swear all the time. It's Canadian. I was told, I was talking about this the other day. One second, I gotta blow my nose again. I apologize, chat. Ah, I hate being sick like this, and I know it's because like the weather changed again because we got a snow, like we're in snow today, and it sucks. Like driving that long can't be safe. As long as you like, if you, it can be safe if you do so safely. You know, there is certain precautions you have to take. Like make sure you're alert, have backup drivers if you need to. Like you know, when I was doing those 16-hour drives, my mom and dad would always swap drivers depending on who was feeling good. And then like once my brother and I grew up, we would swap drivers as well, right? That's it, I'm taking you to touch grass when it warms up again, SMH. Well, it's warm today. I'm still going to go out today. The VTuber model looks so funny sneezing. It's not me sneezing, it's me blowing my nose, but yeah. No Floreston? It should work. Did I know? Oh, I did. Okay, I set it up on my side. I forgot to re-enable it for y'all. 1 second. There you go. Floreston's enabled. And there's a reason the US has so many road deaths. Well, yeah, and like, that's because, like, I would say also because a lot of American drivers aren't taught how to drive.
Yeah, what's up? From the field. We live in a post-Gwern society.
Gwern? Okay, fortunately that word is pronounced Gurn. Oh, also, I just realized I'm in the way of the stats, aren't I? There we go. Just realized I was the way of the stats. Right there-ish, that works. Bro hates Alberta drivers. Alberta drivers are actually fine. Alberta drivers are absolute maniacs, but the thing that I dislike about most drivers is that a lot of people will like just, you know, ride your ass the entire way. They'll try to sniff your exhaust fumes as you're driving, right? And that's when things get dangerous. But Alberta drivers, I've noticed in general, are good at giving way. Like they'll do one car space behind you, which is nice. I notice this on the highways because like I always drive on the highways here, and so it's normally pretty fine. Where we can barely see the chat on stream. I know. Why did y'all not mention that earlier? SMH. There you go. Y'all can go right in here. There we go. Look at that minimal UI. But yeah, and so it's one of those things too where it's like, the worst drivers are Parisian drivers, absolute fucking lunatics. So I was gonna go on that as well because like, gas sniffers. It's an expression for when people ride so close to your rear bumper as like they can smell your exhaust because they're so close to you. I love the 5-inch guns on the Freebooter, by the way. Yeah, no, the secondaries are pretty fun. Corey made those. I asked for a Deepwater Guard style Fletcher turret because I was working on a different project, and this is what came up. And I was like, oh, that would actually work. These turrets are actually why I started redesigning the Freebooter anyway, because I realized that, you know what, they kind of look good, and I think they would work good as secondaries. It took me over 1,000 euros to get a license here in Germany. I heard they cost barely 1,000 euros to get a license. I paid 157 for my driver's license, and I've had that for my entire life. I pay to renew it every 5 years, which reminds me, next year I have to renew my driver's license. But, Bro specifically hates my driving? Well, Squeebles, it's not that I hate your driving, it's just when you tend to talk while driving, which gets you distracted. Because, Squeebles, am I allowed to tell the story from the other day? Because it is quite funny, but I also want permission. I'm old, so I have to do the advanced road test back in Josephine. Oh god. Yeah, I managed to, I was supposed to do my advanced road test. It's actually really funny because, so I got my license in Ontario originally, and then I got up to my G2, which is, I think, your guys' version of a GDL, or a graduated license, where it's not a full license yet, but like I'm allowed to drive on my own. And then I had to take a road test in Ontario, but I moved away. My G2 expired, so when I was in Alberta, I went up to the registry and I was like, hey, like, my Ontario license expired, but I moved out here, so, like, what's my options? Do I have to, like, start from scratch? Because in Ontario, if your G2 expires, you have to start from scratch. You have to go back down to G1, then G2, then G. And they were like, well, have you driven in Toronto? I was like, yeah. And she was like, all right, you just get your full license. And I was like, okay, cool, sweet. So, it's really funny because if I go back to Ontario now, I just exchange my full Alberta license for a full G license. Do you live in Alberta? I do, yeah. I won't specify where because I would rather not dox myself. What's the relationship between you Squabbles? Squeebles is a good friend of mine from uni. Oh god, I'm scared. Oh, was it because I forgot there was a four-way? Yeah, the four-way stop of that was very fun. We got to a four-way stop, and Squeebles treated it like a red light, and it was very funny. Oh, cool, Bison. Didn't know that. That's not true at all. I was simply like, no one's here waiting. I can finish my thought. Honestly, reason I love my old car, having actual protective bumpers is a nice assurance. Yes and no. So the thing with like people like always complain about like, oh, cars today is just crumple, but it's like, yes, because those crumple zones are designed that they take the impact and they get destroyed instead of you. In a lot of those older cars that have like, you know, the solid steel frames and whatnot, the car doesn't crumple. The kinetic energy goes straight into your body. No, I don't live there, but I know it's a major town. Well, yeah, it's the capital of Alberta. It is considered a city because I think it's just shy of 1 million population. But yes, I was gonna say, you're not gonna be able to guess where I live, so don't worry, and don't try it, because doxing people is weird. I say as if I accidentally didn't guess where Neko Boy lives, but that was in the privacy of a, you know, personal call. True, no airbags, but I do have seatbelts. Hell yeah, but the question is, do you use those seatbelts? I also got 2 cautious with roundabouts, but I just don't do roundabouts a lot, which is weird considering where you live has a shit ton of roundabouts. Like, there's roundabouts have become really popular in Canada lately. It's not like not just in Alberta, but like all over the country. I've like because back where I grew up, there's so many 4-way stops that got replaced with roundabouts. I just know it from a Heavy Wreckers TV show. Did you ever see a bright red tow truck called Jamie Davidson Toad? Not offhand, no. I've only lived in Alberta for 6 years though. I don't live where the roundabouts are. Wait, does Neko Boy not live in Yanwal? No, he does live in Yanwal. That's how I guessed it, of course. Alrighty. Let's get back into this, shall we? Where would we like to go? I was doing armor, that's what I was doing. Oh, every time I go to like inhale to like say something, like the phlegm gets stuck in my nose. It's disgusting. I apologize, Chad, if you can hear that. I hate being sick. It's so fucking cringe. Is that on the turret or is that in the turret well? Okay, that's in the turret well. We'll just back this up, the heavy armor here with Bath. That should be all good. And then this one over here. Oh dear lord, who designed this? Why is there... What the fuck happened to this one? Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask. I don't want to know at this point, honestly. Oh, you know what that is? It's from when Corey and I were moving around stuff. Also, let's actually use symmetry here. Symmetry would be advised. Okay. There we go. What are those internals? Unfinished is the main answer. Oh, I hate being sick, chat. Restart one? No, that's fine. They'll be fixed up, don't worry. Y'all are worrying too much. Sorry, I just had a coughing fit there. It's like, actually, just today is like, my body does not want to work.
Rustin, I have a message from the field.
Yeah, what's up?
I am alive.
Ah, good job, Forston. Oh, don't give me hiccups now. I'm actually going to, like... I'm actually going to rage if I get hiccups right now. Okay, I have hiccups. That's great, too. Alright. Ooh, today's just one of those days, chat. Do you ever just have one of those days? 'Cause I'm having one of those days. Okay, you know what? I don't care. Sure, go ahead. Hiccups. I don't care. I'm gonna sigh off the hiccups, chat. I just don't care about them. I'm gonna sigh off them. All right, we'll do some lackluster internals up there. Oh, we need to reinforce down here. All right, how are we looking at for weight distribution right now? Alright, we're still floating even without air pumps. That's good. I have a meme for this? Of course you do. Where's my boy Flory? He's alive, don't worry. He comes out of worse. Yeah, I had them really bad last night. Alright, give me a second, chat. We're gonna have a contest, chat. See how long you can hold your breath. Okay, there we go. Oh, really? Well, you know what? Credit where credit is due. It waited for me to be done holding my breath before the hiccup started again. Sir, why are you sending me? Okay, you know what? Syrup did in fact have a meme for this. That is amazing. I'll credit where credit is due. You did have a meme for this. Can you share with the class? It's just a video of like, I'm not gonna share with the class, but... Okay. I think of Roman Empire when holding my breath. Alright, there we go. That hopefully worked. We'll see. Yeah, because what happened is I started because I was coughing up phlegm, so I spat out the phlegm, blew my nose, came back, and then that started immediately giving me hiccups. Which I don't know why. What the fuck is this Kira ML? Hold your breath and think of the Roman Empire? No, but it works though. I didn't think of the Roman Empire, I thought of something else, but like, just holding your breath when you have hiccups does actually work. Alrighty. Back to what we were doing. Man, literally everything is conspiring against me, so I can't get the Freebooter done today. That is crazy. Alright, there we go. Just do some like super basic roof armor. Nothing really to care about too much. We have a layer of wood, we have a layer of metal. If it gets, like, top-penned anyway, it's dead. But it moves fast enough that normally it won't get top-penned. Like, I'm not worried about mortars or anything, you know what I mean? And again, this was meant to be a rather cheap starter, like, ship. But still, a fleet of these should be able to take out most threats in the campaign. Especially an easy campaign. Like, if it was a harder campaign, maybe there would be issues. But, this guy should be pretty good. Also... I do love that this one would be considered a godly in current campaign fins because it has the 350 FP. It's going to be having probably a 20k volume, 300k-ish cost. Something said if you hold your breath, the body wants to breathe more. Yeah, I still vote Spring Melt for the phlegm. It's possible. Because going from like really cold to really warm to really cold. Like I've had my windows open the last few days, right? Rather heck hiccups and coughing. I'd rather just not be sick in general, honestly. But you know what? I don't get everything I want in life, sadly. I'll see if I can roll a charisma check on Mother Nature. I'll do a constitution check and a charisma check on my own body. We'll see how it goes. My allergies get fuckered by spring melt. The thing is, I don't have allergies, though. That's the interesting thing. No, really, OBS? We're really doing this right now? Wow, everything is just conspiring against me today. Alright, we're back, chat. Oh, it's dropping more. No, we're not back, I guess. Cough, hiccup, close, no, yeah. Don't have allergies, but I get cold so fucking often, it's insane, yeah. Come on. Is it really just not gonna work today? It came back for like 2 seconds. Oh, okay. All right, there we go. We're back. Crazy that worked immediately. I've never had that work frame 1 before. Just did this to you on Saturday too. No, on Saturday, it just completely shut down. It wouldn't come back. This one came back immediately. I've never had OBS come back this fast. I find if I exit whatever application I'm in, and then reboot it, it's normally fine, but it's just weird that it needs that. Like, it shouldn't be an issue. Frame 1 recovery? Yeah, we've like when was the last time we've had OBS recover that fast? God damn. You know what I mean? All right, let's boot back up into FTD here. I did save the rebooter, so don't worry. None of our progress was lost. And we can go from here. We're so back. True. Apologies to the lurkers who are going to have to redo their lurk, but always appreciated that y'all were here.
I have a message from the field. Roasts will be at the 3-hour mark, right?
Roast will be at the 2.5-hour mark. So we have... actually, no, the VOD didn't even break there. Let's fucking go. We're still at 47 minutes. Hell yeah. You'll love to see it, chat. For the record, I hard closed down OBS and restarted it. And normally what happens is I have to click start streaming a few times before it works. That one just worked immediately. Fumes? What's fumes? Did I see a spiel? Yeah, it's one of the top workshop ones. I think it's from Borderwise's video. Alrighty. So, back to the game. Alright. Sorry, where were we talking about beforehand? We were talking about, oh yeah, just me being sick. Yeah, Constitution's always been low, but it's also because of other health issues I've had in life, so... It is what it is. Then more detail to the GT creature so you can actually give more feedback. Ooh, nice. So there was a new demo for that. Only played the old one. Yeah, I've never heard of Fumes, but I have played Sands. I've been playing Sands with Spidicy and Meanie. We played the open beta test, and it's actually really fun. It's kind of like a mix of Rust and Ashes of the Empire. So it's really cool aesthetic too. I'll have to look into that. Is it open? Because I know like Steam's doing like a bunch of open beta tests right now. They have like a whole event for it going on, which is really interesting. I'm surprised Borderwise made that, to be honest. Never would have imagined him making a creature the same way I did. Deco Cope of Spirit. Well, it's not really deck cope if you're, like... The thing with this is that it's not really deck cope if you're doing a completely different thing, right? You guys are not doing deck cope. You guys are literally doing, like... Hey, this is, what's it called? Here, let's actually redo this. We want a doorway here, I think. There we go. And then we'll put the other doorway on this side as well. And what we can also do is up here, we can do like a staircase going up inside this little area in here. I think that should work. A lot of Deepwater Guard designs normally would have it so that it's like little windows into the Tetris here. I'm not gonna do that because I think that's silly, but let's actually have it come up here. Yeah. Okay. 1 second. I think we got this. So then over here, we do this and this here. So this entire area in here can be propped up like this. It's been a long time since I've done interior, honestly. This is nice. Technically right here. No, that works. Alright, there we go. I hate being sick. It's literally the worst. How are you? What are you stuck on? Oh, that would explain it. There we go. There you go. Yeah, well, me going to be doing a sound. Oh, nice, Fluffy, welcome in. How's it going? It's here right now. Heard it'll be longer, but I don't know. Okay, interesting. I'll have to look into it. Alright, so I have that come up this way. Not too worried about this here. And then just move you in like this. There is the... Okay, that's the non-Bluetooth smokestack. Very nice. We will love to see it. I forget who it was that originally coined Bluetooth smokestack, but it's genuinely so funny to me. That saying. That should be fine. I don't think there's gonna be many fins that hit us with EMP in this early game. Because again, I plan on phasing the Freebooter out. Like, it'll help me fight Deepwater Guard, and it will help me fight Onyx Watch. And I think after Onyx Watch, it'll be phased out. Like, I might have a few, like, it'll be like the Venator class from Star Wars, where like there might be a few fleets here and there, but still use a Freebooter by the time we get to White Flares. But they'll be few and far between. Hey, Blue Man, how's it going? It was me, Barry. Yeah, I thought it was you, Zero. To be honest, there's not much heavy EMP campaign craft. Yeah, I didn't think so. The Terawatt's gonna have quite a bit of EMP on it, because I want that fin to be a monstrosity. But it's only if Serb lets me cook as much as I want to on it. He did let me get... I was gonna ask for secondaries, and then he told me at the same time as I was going to ask it, he wants secondaries, which means Plasma Go Burr. Yeah, there isn't much heavy EMP craft in general. Yeah. Yeah, imagine fighting the EMP only faction. Like, only EMP missiles, cram, and railguns. Or just APS. That would be a very fun time, I'm sure. Okay, ammo boxes allow usage of... Okay, yeah, so we have our main ammo bunker there. And I think we might do one in the front of the ship as well, honestly, because like, we have enough room up here. And in terms of armament, this fin is pretty much done. We have our APS, we have our cram, we have our missiles, right? So, actually, we'll take off these side ones. We'll put the rotary guns back on. These missiles are technically more useful, but like, they just don't look as good as the rotary guns did. There we go. Like, just look how good those look. And then I think we'll base the Sea-Wiz off of this little gun here that Pathos did. Boats, ooh, yeah, it feels pretty finished. Yeah, exterior-wise, this one's pretty much finished. I just need to do a lot more of the interior. Because, again, I do internals quite often. I normally prefer outsourcing them, honestly, but let's do it ourselves. The Freebooter, because that way we can say that the Freebooter is mostly us. Is deck armor made out of wood? At the moment, yes. I'm still going to be adding a metal skin underneath. Pretty much, this is a wood skin over a metal ship. That's how most Deepwater Guard Godwleys are made. And again, this is based off of a Deepwater Guard Godwley, so... It's funny, as a tertiary to seek un-EMP protected stuff and kill nukes, but that's it. Maybe the missiles on the topmost superfire and turret? Oh, maybe. I see what you mean, yeah. Kind of like a Calliope structure, right? Kind of like what we did on the Kalmar and the Kopesh. Be careful it doesn't become a second HMS Hood. Well, this is only a heavy cruiser. The Barbarossa will be our HMS Hood, don't worry. Flotation-wise, we're still doing good, it seems. I don't have to worry about it, at least. Paddle wheels work fine. Alright. Let's get back into the internals, I guess. What are you doing here? Ah, you're part of the... Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, you can see where I do a little bit of a metal skin around each area. Which, honestly, how are we looking for center of mass? How are we looking for weights? Because I might continue that little trend there. Now, I'll keep metal at the actual belt area, and I'll just do wood underneath. Because that'll add some extra flotation in case we need it as well, which is nice. And we'll just hide up all these deco areas. Because why fix Z fighting when you can literally just hide it? It's so much easier. There we go. Alright. There we go. And then we'll put a little, I think we will put a little, like, secondary ammo bunker up here. I just checked, Fumes works with my steering wheel. Oh, nice! I'm still not sure what it is, but it sounds exciting. I'll have to look into it, because it does sound like a really fun game. There we go. Okay. So get some extra wood up there. Again, 2 layers of wood, like... There's nothing really important in the bow, so I'm just going to make it... Well, I say there's nothing important. We're going to have ammo in there, but the ammo will be independently armored. And then probably do the same at the stern, aside from around where the steam engine is, and where the secondaries are. Armoring those secondaries is going to be the hardest part, honestly. Making sure that those stay armored. But... one fin at a time, one fin at a time. Okay, so we have our first segment in here, it seems. Up front here, we really don't need anything more than wood armor, I don't think, for the roof. So there's one layer up there. Because, again, like, I'm not really worried about plunging shots here, and I'm not really worried about anything else particularly going wrong, so should be good. There we go. Alright, that also cuts off this area entirely to be used as air pump area. So how much volume is this right now? Let's check. 761 cubic meters. That's pretty good. That is not bad. So between this one and this next one, let's pretty much do the same thing. We'll be... okay, you gotta do have mirror mode on. I'm just going to be reinforcing this area. This area up here can actually take some wedges. Those are only going to be 1 meter wedges. That's not worth it, actually. Yeah, let's just do straight solid metal beams then. That's fine because this area actually needs to be armored. There we go. Just split that off there. All right. Just do a quick little armor belt in here. Over here, I don't think it's really worth it unless we have 2 meter wedges, is it? Or not, sorry, 4 meter wedges. I don't think switching the wedges is really worth it at the moment. So we'll just do solid blocks. Again, solid blocks still provide armor stacking, so it's not going to be the worst in the world. And, like, again, I'm going against easy campaign craft for the most part of this campaign. And it will be phased out. So, like, I don't need to spend time, like, making the perfect armor scheme, you know what I mean? That's a big thing I've noticed with, like, my own builds especially, is I spend a lot of time trying to get everything perfect, which turns into builds never getting done. And I've noticed it with my Evercodals and my friends as well, so it's one of those things where I want to work on it. Okay. I will leave a little bit of an armor gap on this one, because we actually have the room for it. Sure, we can just do like this here. I think it's more of an armored cruiser than a heavy cruiser. I don't know naval stuff that well. It's a heavy cruiser. By my own volume restrictions, I have heavy cruisers from 15k volume to 20k volume. Actually, no, I think it's from like 12k volume to 20k volume. Heavy cruisers, like, the issue is like cruiser is such a generic term, but you can really just apply it to anything. I kind of want you. I kind of want to yoink the 5-inch secondary for it. Yeah, go for it. I'm pretty sure you can find the Freebooter somewhere around. If not, I'll probably be releasing a platform with all the deep water guard guns over time. Cruiser is generic. Well, yeah, like I feel like because you have light cruiser, armored cruiser, like you can pretty much just slap the word cruiser on anything, like aviation cruiser. You know what I mean? Like, there's really not many things that aren't a cruiser these days. Your ranges from torp cruisers to battle cruisers. Yeah, exactly, right? So, like, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm not too worried about the actual official definitions. Alright, let's do some of this. And there we go. You know, that's good enough. Yeah, that's gonna be an air gap between. If anything comes in through air, it's gonna be stopped by the heavy armor. I'm not worried about that. All right, we can just continue this over here. That covers up that issue as well. Oh no, it doesn't. What are you doing here, buddy? Get in there. There we go. I mean, most modern destroyers could be classified as frigates, both in role and size. Yeah, exactly. The Deepwater Guard's deck weapon guide. Deepwater Guard, Deepwater Guard. True. That's actually really good. Thank you, Neko. I'll steal that. In classic Deepwater Guard fashion, I will yoink that. Alright. I don't want to have to fix this. I don't want to, chat. I don't want to do the turrets. I hate doing turret armor. I hate doing turret caps. It's the worst. This is also really, you know, we can use this as a learning moment as well. Even if you hate doing something, it doesn't mean it doesn't get done. So, get it done. Just finish the project. You'll be happier that you did. Why is there just a pole down here randomly? What happened? What happened here? Corey, what happened? But Rory, the ships are female. Surely you can fix her. We are fixing her right now. And honestly, with the progress we're getting today, like, this is a lot more than I expected. Hey, it's our Bafflegate inhabitant. Bafflegate inhabitant. Alright, that's fixed up there. What the fuck happened down here, Corey? I blame Corey quite often for this stuff, but honestly, it's usually just like little artifacts like this are left over from the design process. And so like any one of us could have done this, honestly. I won't. Actually, no. Corey specifically did this part, yeah, so that is a Corey issue. Nah, she can ruin me. You want the Freebooter to ruin you, I see. Just looking at these turrets right now, I'm deciding if I do want to go back, like if I want to have all of them on barbettes. I'll be sure to leave more poles next time. Oh my god. I will say, design-wise, I'm really happy with how it's turned out. Like, it looks upgunned enough to be a heavy cruiser, and with the double smokestack layout, with like the bigger paddle wheels, it does look like it's agile enough to catch up the convoys, because this fin it's based off of the convoy raiders that the Germans built, like the Tirpitz and the Graf Spee. That's kind of like doctrinally what I wanted to base it off of, and I'm kind of happy with how it's turned out. Like design wise, it really speaks like, yeah, this is fast and it has a lot of guns and like no armor, because that's really what it is. Or in my case, we can ruin each other together. Good point, Soulboy. Rory after people who can ruin stuff so he can dig up with his travel in 50 years. Oh my god. Or just wants to dig up broken material culture. Just put me in North Africa with my pottery. That's all I want. Or help him being bullied again. Roy, help the Eagles after my bread and cheese. You don't have bread and cheese. You only have fish. You're like that one guy in Settlers of Catan who like only ever gets sheep cards. I know because anytime I play Settlers of Catan, that's what happens to me. I mean, cruisers, yeah, fuck, where's gonna be? No worries, Gravitas. Potter, I barely know her. Ha. Wow, tough crowd today, Neko. I'm sorry. Seems like the crowd is not in your favor today. Oh, come on, VTuber model. Stop acting as if your eyes are closed. I would... Okay, one second. Let's go recalibrate this. I calibrated it so that when I slouch back, but now that I'm actually playing FTD instead of just doing some, like, 3D modeling, it's, Alright, give me this. There we go. Alright. That should keep my eyes open for the foreseeable future. Crowd would be in his favor if he was funny. Damn, I have proven you wrong. Why, Bobby? Give it a stretch. I'll take that right now. I giggled. That's good, M3. I'm proud of you. Neko, don't worry, it was actually funny. Hey, don't insult Neko over here. We only beat on Rosen in this chat, and me. We don't even beat on Soulboy anymore. It's just we beat on Soulboy in Arrow's chat. It's not even like it's not even a Roar chat tradition anymore. It's an Arrow chat tradition. It's because Arrow hybridized cultures. Oh my god. Mods, ban Squeebles. Rory's words. Why can't you be this funny on stream? I said that one time! And your granddad in King of the Castle. True. The craft speed was like 4,000 tons heavier than regular cruisers. Remember the treaty limit was 10,000 tons? Yeah. I use volume as tonnage for my own personal projects. Oh my god, that volume just shot up a lot. Okay. Well, you know what? It's fine. Still got like 700 more volume, and honestly, we don't have that much more to do aside from just bulkheads and, I don't know, like a little something else. We'll figure it out. Let's get you in here. Some extra wood in there. Alright, I don't even want to look at these turrets over here right now. I really don't. So, what we'll do is we'll, just not look at them, chat. Remember, chat, if you're ever, like, struggling how to, you know, work something into your design, just don't. Just remove it. Get it out of here. Nobody wants to see it. Alright, there we go. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Ta-da! Alright, so that should be one individual bulkhead back here, if I'm not mistaken. Let's get you set up like this. And honestly, we can probably put some wood down here, because I just don't like the way that's floating there. Alright, this feels to me like one bulkhead. Let's close it off up here as well. It goes all the way around to here, which we don't want. So about halfway through this turret, we can just seal off this bulkhead. There we go. We're going to be adding more roof armor up top there with maybe some wood probably, so I'm not too worried about that. We're going to go over 20k volume. That's going to be unfortunate. This is going to be like God, this is already 4k or 2k over volume because it was meant to be 18k volume. We're currently going into an ad break here, chat, so no worries if you aren't back yet. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You're not going to miss too much. The Freebooter is basically a battle cruiser? Yes. Derogatory. So no bulkhead, slams phone, jumps on skateboard. Jumps on tugboat, slams phone. Alright. Question is, do I want to split this off here? And I do believe the answer might be yes. There we go. Let's get that secondary roof armor in there. Did that go all the way across? How much? Oh yeah, it did. Okay, that added quite a bit of volume. We love to see it. There we go. That works. I'm just gonna get messy with it, honestly. Who cares? No one's gonna be really inspecting this too deeply, aside from me. Do that. Let's do this. And we'll pop one in here. There we go. Nope, 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 nope. Go back, go back. That's the bulkhead door. Don't look behind the curtain, chat. There we go. Okay. Volume-wise, we're still doing good. We got 200 left. Just for a few more bulkheads, we should be fine. Making my odds at least. Let's clean that up. Been pretty good to us so far. 922, that's not bad, not bad. You'll love to see it. There we go. Okay, then over here. There we go. Okay, those areas should be good enough. And it's made out of wood, so we don't really have to like do like massive bulkheads like what you'd expect with like Onyx Watchcraft. So I'm not too worried about that. Like if one area gets breached, it's made out of wood, we should be fine. You know what I mean? 998, 761, 998, 902. And over here should be 1021, that's fine. They did change the calculations as well, so it's not as big of an issue if you have large areas. Just try to keep them below 3600. is my general recommendation. There we go. Plays it's far better than it is. Mediocre Vine compilation is an exaggeration. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Blue Man Alive. I appreciate that. Cooking something cursed for roast? When aren't you? I like roastin'. Then implies it's far better. Rory, the internet women are being mean. Well, whose fault is that, Neko? Okay, you gotta understand, Neko. Squeeble's in DM last night was like, hey, Neko's bullying me. And I was like, deserved. You need to understand that goes both way. When Neko comes into my DMs and goes, hey, Squeebles is bullying me, it's still deserved. You guys just deserve each other. Also, Squeebles, don't worry. I'm far meaner to him than you are. You're fine. And he's still friends with me. What was that? Ah, probably for the pattern, eh? Yeah, you know what? Fuck the pattern. I don't care. I want this done. Alright, there we go. That works there. We got like 50 volume left. And the entire rear is still unfinished, to put it mildly. So, let's see what we can do. The AI is also unfinished now that I think about it. I went the wrong way. Okay, let's get rid of you. I want to see how it floats. Show me how that boat floats. Pretty front. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Okay, so we know that we do get above the waterline even with just half the Finima Bobs right now. So I'm pretty happy about that. Done nothing wrong? Yes, but she's after my sourdough and Gouda while you're just trying to get me into boat game. What? Again, you don't have bread and or cheese. At what point did you become a connoisseur of the fine breads and cheeses? That's my question. That's what I want answered first before I take a side. Yeah, free 86, that's fine. These smaller windows will be helpful, don't get me wrong. It's just not something I go for usually. Let's give me the AI box, which is going to have AI in it. Pretty self-explanatory. It's right next to the boiler. I love it if the engine goes up, then the AI goes up. That's fine. Oh, we still have the armor back. Okay, we're trying to take this to 21k volume. Because, yeah. Yeah, we're not getting this done without a little bit more volume on it. Why do the ones at the front have armor on the turret? One second, let's just... Okay, they can still move. They still got full rotation. Okay. I was gonna say, what went wrong here? But it seems nothing has gone wrong. I'm just confused. God, this thing's a fucking mess back here. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's clean it up the best we can. And whatever it ends up being is what it ends up being, honestly. At this point, I am too tired to actually give a shit. I'm not an e-girl. Damn, Roar ignoring Neko's DMs. I told you I proved you wrong. Check your DMs. Oh my god. Holy shit, he actually does have sourdough with Howda. That's crazy. Oh my god, I just saw the meme you sent me last, Neko. Jesus Christ. It's just business. Should become an e-girl so I can steal your sourdough and Gouda. Slow boy, no! Volume creep, SMH. Yeah, well, I don't know if you've noticed the power creep. For the record, chat, the last Freebooter I did, which I actually just deleted this morning because this one's going to be the new one, was only 180 firepower. This one is 350. Howda. How the fuck did you pronounce that? I'm legally required by POTAT and the Dutch government to pronounce Gouda as Howda, because that's how the Dutch pronounce it. And if I don't, POTAT will come into my DMs and verbally abuse me. And I don't know about you, but none of y'all have ever been hit by POTAT verbal abusement, which hurts way more. Just get a wood beam and hit that fill tool. That's what I'm doing pretty much. How does allegedly the correct pronunciation? Because he's a snob. It's not because I'm a snob. It's because I have Dutch friends who would kill me if I don't say it correctly. Rory's French, he can't say H's. Yeah, it's just Ouda. Out. Honestly, Ouda is pretty close to how I feel whenever POTAT complains about me saying it. Ouda. It hurts. My feelings. Alright, there we go. Wood beam, fill that bitch. These bitches love wood beams, chat. Everyone knows this. Alright. Why is this open? Also, why is this surrounded by wood? Why is this just open to the elements? Corey, what the fuck happened here? What the fuck happened here, Corey? Note the self, get wood beam. Say ew in French. It's just ew. Because you have the Huguenots, which were like religious reformists back in the day. Wood. I like reinforced deck more. Unfortunately, reinforced deck is not allowed on Deepwater Guard designs, and it's kind of ugly, so we don't do that here. Let's do this, make it consistent. God, you know, the more this one gets finished, the more I'm like, oh, I don't want to finish this craft, because then what will I have to, like, bait viewers into the stream? It's a good question that will be answered shortly. Anyway, moving on. Make a corridor somewhere from the door, Mr. Dorston. Probably not. French bro pronounces Hugh like it's Roblox sound. Ow. What? Ooh? I've never played Roblox aside from like one hurricane survival thing. Because I was talking with Hempy and Barley the other day, and they were trying to get me into Roblox, and I was like, I don't know how. Like, half the time, like when people go like, oh yeah, this cool game from Roblox, I'm like, I have no idea what you're referring to. Why is that a wood beam there? Corey and I are gonna have a little chat about our armor schemes here, because like, don't get me wrong, what I'm doing is bad, but Corey, this ain't a good look, me baby. But that's a heavy armor one, so that's fine. All right, that's a decent look, me baby. There we go. Okay, let's actually do this correctly. It's a middle beam already. Okay, good. I did put mirror mode on. Oh no, I painted it. Oh no! No, I painted the metal! Shit! Oh god. The audacity. Alright, can I get this back in total view? Thank you. Don't actually really need that here, do I? Really only need, like, this. Just to surround that. And then just have this over here like this. What are we doing for volume? 20. Okay, we're not doing too bad for volume, honestly. Could be worse. There we go. There won't be as much heavy armor this time, but honestly, these secondaries probably won't get shot as much, so I'm not too worried. You know? Alright, so that's one secondary armored. Now we just do it over here as well. Okay, that's fine. Just be lazy and do some vertical armor and get rid of that beam. There we go. Alright, now we just come down here. Do a usual little move around here. Every time I say the word move, all I can think of is like, this is the move that made LeBron cry. Roblox stream when? What would I even stream in Roblox? I don't understand. Like, I really don't understand the appeal of Roblox. Sorry. Oh no, Blue Man, you're fine. Don't worry. Don't apologize. It's just there's a common meme with Deepwater Guard that reinforced decking isn't good. Diesel started it, so that's just a little community moment. Give you advice in the armor, but unfortunately I give zero shits. That's fine. No worries. A little chat. My corpse will never be found. But enough, I'm bored enough to play Roblox, which I am right now. It's a dino game, which got a message except for. Oh, nice. What flowers did you like on your grave? Roblox stream literally never deaf before Roblox. Yeah, honestly, it's one of those things like I don't understand the appeal behind it. But then again, Neko is younger than me, so maybe he understands the appeal behind it and I don't. But Corey, what if you finish my GT craft for me? No. Only I get to ask Corey for help on projects, chat. Painted metal, preferably. Just painted metal flowers. That would imply Neko is a child. Yes, Neko is simultaneously older. We don't actually have Neko's canon age, but it's up there. It's the first time you accused me of being under 30, lol. Well, stop having so much job experience. You millennials and your constant career hopping, SMH. You know, back in my day, we'd go to university for one fin and we'd stick to that one fin. Which I said now, but I'm a streamer. But you know, I'm an archaeologist streamer, so it still counts as like using my degree. Why is there just a hole here? Hello? What happens? Why is this a wood beam so... Huh? Okay. It's a little confusing, but go off, queen. We can put some helium in here, I think. Make it funny. There we go. Let's put some helium in here. Just raise up the back, because I have a feeling the back is going to be heavier than the front. As with most of my craft. There we go, get you under here. Probably do get it pumped. No, you're good. Alright, just a little bit of helium. Just a dab will do you. You know how it is. Now, over here, how do we want to fix this is the question. Echo confirmed 35. There's a few Boehner games on there. Can do after the Albacore, so in 2066. Now, we're getting the Albacore done soon. I want it submitted, Corey. I want the Albacore submitted. Why are all of you so old? I'm only 25! I'd like to point out that I was 14 when I entered the From the Depths community. Like, just keep in mind that FTD is a very old game these days in terms of... Okay, talking about being old, I was actually talking about one of my best friends from school. We were chatting last night while we were playing Open TTD, which is a game I kind of want to bring onto the channel, but kind of don't. But we were chatting about it, and I was like, yeah, like, you know, like in a few years, we're going to have known each other for 20 years. Which is insane to think about. I got the Albacore before FTD did it all. It's not finished, though. Royston whipping Quarry to make him finish the Albacore. Old? I'm not old. I'm only 28, but Rory's gonna slander me. Yeah, well, Squeebles is old. 28 is old, don't get me wrong. But like, 25 is like, you know, in, like, I'm in my prime, aside from just being a little bit sick right now. What's Corey's favorite whip? That's a crazy question to ask. Told my one friend, hey, we've been coming to this mall for 10 years. And he nearly threw a chicken wing at me. Deserved. Hag Maxon. You can't say Squeebles is Hag Maxon. Holy shit. 28 is positively Rorchin. Like, you're my friend and I love you, but I hate you. 25 is a quarter century old. No, it's 3/4 of a century young, actually. We're talking about cars, right? Do not the Quarry, soul boy. Oh my god. Also, I like that Quarry having a favorite whip implies that he gets a choice between different ones. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it's like, oh yeah, Quarry has a choice. No, there is one, and the one is get to work, Quarry. I need the Albacore on my desk by 9 AM tomorrow. And that's in mean Greenwich time. But I prefer saying Greenwich because it's funnier and it upsets people, but alas, my friends got too upset at me last time. I got a little too silly with it last time, so I'm forced to say Greenwich now. There we go. See, the thing that FTD meta players don't want you to know, chat, is that, while this armor is quite silly, it literally doesn't matter. Also, that needs to be metal. That's on the belt. Yeah, it does not matter because most of the campaign designs won't be able to beat this anyway. Let's do at least the 4 meters in front of the turret, so it's a little bit more good. Ah, great sentence there. A little bit more good. Gotta write that one down. Pronounce the W in Greenwich? 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 How do you, I don't know. I've never understood English names. They're so silly. English, like, I don't know how you invent a language and then refuse to use it correctly. If it's spelt the same as sandwich, it should rhyme with sandwich. That's all I'm saying. How are we looking on volume? We're almost at 21. Alright, guess we're going to... Actually, we probably don't need to go to 2200 that much. Let's just... I have an idea, chat. I have a dream that one day everyone will build Deepwater Guard. There we go. Nice. Alright. Over here, there we go. Good. 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 And why are you like this? That's weird. Okay. Fix up any artifacts. We're good. Alright. Honestly, we might as well put the, do you want the ammo storage in the front or the back? Just like the last little bit of ammo storage we need to get the materials for a second. We're dealing psychic damage every time we pronounce this UK place names. Oh, wait until you hear about Birmingham. I met someone from Birmingham, and they were like, no, it's Birmingham, and I'm like, why the fuck can none of you pronounce your own fucking cities? Say Gaelic? What's wrong with Gaelic? Birmingham. Hi, Montana. How's it going? Birmingham. Birmingham. Oh, you got it right. Yeah, it's Gaelic. Don't burn your ham smoking, said Gaelic. These nuts just had a geometry. Oh, hell yeah. I hope it went well, Montana. It's so weird, because like, I know you as Helen, but like, every time I read the username, I just want to say Montana now. So I do apologize if you still prefer Helen. I will work on that. Let's crack open a window here. So why does the Rebooter look semi-similar to the Seattle class? Every time someone comes in here, they say a different one. It's based off of Nelson, but we've modified it. It's pretty much just became a Deepwater Guard tier at this point. But, I do use Montana. Prefer Montana for people who I'm not close to. Okay, sounds good. No, that's not the... Jesus Christ, oh boy. Alright, why are my turrets still stuck? I just realized that. Go back to your normal positions, please. Thank you. Alright. USS Montana, I hate autocorrect. Ah. Yeah, as far as the Seattle battlecruiser, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Because I've pretty much just based it off of Nelson in terms of like secondary location. And then I just switched around which one has the barbette for the big guns because I hated having the middle barbette. It was so annoying. Especially with Deepwater Guard turret style, it's difficult. Alright, let's see if we can... If we got like 24 volume left. Let's see if we can do this, chat. I believe in us. Deepwater Guard. Fair to some of its features. No, very fair. Deepwater Guard need either a Hood or Lexington class battlecruisers. You're free to build those, Bison. I will say, I don't know your skill level at the game, but if you want to get better, campaign building is a fantastic way to do so, because you'll have like a constant stream of people giving you feedback and advice. Alright, how's this looking so far for air pumps? We're a little bit heavy in the water right now, which I don't love. Which means we might have to take down some of the heavy armor somewhere. Because like, I think we have all of our air pumps in now, yeah? I would like it to be just, like, at the front it's fine with that water line there at the at the belt. The back is a little bit heavy. So what we'll do is we will do our usual of helium pump in here. 44 underwater leaks. Excuse me? 700 millimeters is flooded. How are you flooded? No. Oh, because we forgot to put the damn door on, that's why. I was like, how is this flooded? Yeah, there ain't no door, chief. Alright, 166. 162 is flooded. How is it flooded now? Ah, because we lack a window. Alright, put you in there. Put you in there. Put you here. Put you here. Alrighty. So it's helium in here. How are you still... Where are you leaking out now? Right here. How is this where you're leaking out? Because it's an oblique slope? Ah, because there's no... I see. Okay, where did Quarry attach these windows this time? Okay, here we go. Alright, let's do this correctly if we can.
Rustin,
Yo,
I have
up?
a message from the field.
Yeah, go for it.
What's ban squeebles?
Why are we banning squeebles? Ah, I see. Okay, so we want this actually moved to the right one. Hide original mesh. There we go. And then we want to get rid of these down here. Alright, that looks good. And over here, we get you to look like this. There we go. Okay. Should be good enough for now. Squeeble said that. People demand blood, my lord. Well, Corey, you're the mod. I'm not saying ban Squeebles. I think that's silly, because Squeebles hasn't broken the rules yet. We'll put some helium in here as well. Just see how good it goes. Let's see how we're looking right now, though. Because like, we are buoyant, at least. I'm trying to get this very specific water line, right? Okay, if we have it go forward a little bit, how does it look? Okay, the front looks fine. The back is still a little bit underwater. It's not the worst, though. Turn off the movement, please. Thank you. So we might just use the hydrofoil trick again. It's not as bad as last time, though. Yeah, we really just need... It's just dragging its ass. That's the biggest issue here. Alright. How can we raise up you? Ah, maybe because we didn't have an air pump down here. So a good portion of it isn't raised. There's also a good portion of it that's just not even set up. Jesus, okay. Let's do this. I know it's duplicated right now. We'll split it off right here. There we go. Let's just fix the floor over here. And let's... we can keep that little air pump in there. It's going to be an air gap anyway, right? So... There we go. How's that look? Hey, there we go. We fixed our issue. And it, oh my god, that just gave it an extra 8 meters a second of speed. Alright, well there we go. That fixed our issue. Seems like it comes out to about 5 meters a second of speed, but still 27 isn't bad. It's not as fast as I'd like it to be, but it will catch up to most twins. So how Rorschach looks like on March 2024. Honestly, we haven't changed much. You can probably find some old... my oldest clip on the channel is from the broken Selkie incident, or broken Ruffian incident, where it's pretty much the same. It's just the audio's gotten better because I got a better mic. I have a Vtuber model now. I didn't have a Vtuber model last year. And, yeah, we have a chat box now, because we didn't have any we had, like, a little bit of, my old style overlay, but the overlay... I had the overlay, I re-modified the overlay, and then nowadays I don't really play with the overlay anymore. It's just too busy. So, I hate how it's March already. Yeah, it's been an entire year, Slow Boy. Some of you who are subscribing are hitting the 12-month mark. Shout out to Cruiser and Quarry. Maybe not Quarry. No, I don't think it is Quarry, actually. But shout out to Cruiser, shout out to Carson. Slow Boy's been here for 12 months, but hasn't subscribed for 12 months. Hey, Monkey Man. PowerPoint stream. What do you mean, PowerPoint stream? Oh, you're saying back in the day, or like just right now? Because right now it seems fine on my end. But we've already been streaming a whole year. Wow. Well, technically only 10 months, because I didn't stream in September or May. Or, sorry, July. But, what the fuck are we making the Freebooter again? We're not. We're just finishing it off. We're just doing its sea trials right now. Alright, let's see if there's any major issues with it. Look at that chat. We actually... Look at that chat. We actually get to test something. It's extremely stuttery. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's OBS having a little issue again. What the fuck? It's actually Nelson proportional now. I know, right? Stream is, yeah, no, stream is having an issue. OBS is dying again, it seems. One second. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly go fix this, and then we'll be right back. Ooh, look at that turn, though. Let's go. Alright. I wonder if it's just FTD, maybe. Might be FTD. I might have to take off the shadows again. Alright, there we go. Alright. Oh, no. Maybe not. Hello? Are we gonna work today? Alright, okay, stop dropping frames now, finally. Alright, we're back. That's so annoying that keeps happening. I wonder if it's, I wonder if FTD is causing like a bitrate issue or something, maybe. Alright. It's weird, it very rarely happens twice in the same day. Oh, did it really just drop again? It did. OBS, fix your fucking shit, Jesus Christ. Why is it was fine for 9 hours yesterday, I'd like to point out. 9 hours of Monster Hunter Wilds was fine. But why is it dropping so many frames today? That's my question right now, chat. Because like, it's at the right bit rate. Okay, I'm just going to give it some time. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Alright, okay, it's back to solid. Rorston shilling for wrench. What do you mean me shilling for wrench? Tech support stream, yippee. Look, sometimes it happens. It's good on my end too? Okay, that's good. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know why it just gives little hiccups like that. It's not even like the usual time. Usually like it breaks down around 3 p.m. We've had 2 breaks today before 12. Refreshed and it's fixed. Huge. Alright, well, let's get back into the game. I want to test the Freebooter out and see how it goes. Alright, it didn't break the VOD. Once again, the VOD stays winning, chat. We're so good. We're still good. Didn't get my swap roasted because of OFTD. I'm going to eat, cook, and kill whoever made it. Because of OFTD, what do you mean? Okay, I gotta go get changed. See you later. Yeah, no, have a good one, Bison. It was good seeing you. The VOD must not fall. Yeah, no, the VOD is being a Chad today without splitting up, honestly. Maybe today will be the final Freebooter. Hell not. No, I think this one's gonna be the final one. I think we have a good chance here, Monkey Man, of this one being the final one. I do want to work on Ever projects. There we go. Look at that lad go. He's just a handsome little lad. Look at him go. Alright, so we need to do the turret caps. I might let Corey do the turret caps, honestly. But do I want to do turret caps today? I did just do an entire armor belt. Okay, let's test it out first. I just want to test out the actual combat part of it, and then we'll test out the survivability of it afterwards. How fast can we chew through a Marauder? Always a good question. Is it lagging again for me? It seems fine on my end this time. So that might just be you. Here, I will close down the streams I'm watching. See how that goes. Finfuck put some meat on his metal bones. He has meat now. Alright, so we need to fix the turret restrictions over here. We're also going to change his angle, because I want him to only really do a 45-degree angle. Oh, look at those hits, good. Yeah, okay, the cram does what I want it to. That's good. Y'all tweaking, it's not laggy. Yeah, that might be on your guys' side, honestly. Like, it does seem fine on my side. Never mind, XD. Is it OBS again? No. Okay, it's not OBS this time. We'll do mid then. That's fine. Let's see if that fixes it. What kind of encoding do you use for stream? I just use regular OBS's encoding. I used to do like let OBS decide it personally, but then that would put me up to like 10k bitrate. So it was really annoying. So I swapped it over to only doing 6k maximum for 1080p. And it's weird. Yeah, it's stuttering on my side now too. What the hell, OBS? Fix your fucking shit. Yeah, no, I know it's worse. 1 second. Just give it a second. Alright, yeah, we'll do quick tech support here. Yeah, the bitrate's not too high because I used to stream at a higher bitrate. Yeah, the bitrate's fine.